What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on the SRT Jeep Cherokee, and Kat thinks he's still a baby and climbing up on me. Hey, you trying to get into the video, or what are you doing here? We are back on the SRT, and the goal for today is to try and get this frame rail at least tacked in, at least get it up there, you know what I'm saying? May not weld it all completely up today, but hopefully I can at least get it up in there and get an idea of what it's gonna look like. I do still have to pull that other side frame rail, so it's gonna be kind of hard to do without having that one in place, but I think I can still do it. So I probably won't weld it up completely. I'll put the Jeep back on the frame machine because Dad's almost done with that. That can actually come off the rack. So we'll get this frame rail tacked into place. We'll get the new subframe on it, and then we'll put this thing back on the frame machine and pull that frame rail out, and then weld it all up, get it done. I ain't even gonna lie, I may have some anger issues. Probably should have stopped hitting that a long time ago, but I got zapped by a piece of metal, so you know, it kind of put the dog in me and took it out on my chisel. But it's okay, all I gotta do is pop that off right there, and this whole entire chunk is coming off. Have the new donor piece all prepped and almost ready to go on. The only thing I need to do here is basically clean up all these welded areas. Anywhere where there's a spot weld, there might be like some metal sticking up or something, and obviously clean off all the seam sealer and paint, and then we'll respray it with some weld through primer, and it will be ready to go on. I still need to remove a little chunk of metal here, and then it will be ready to go on. But look, this is how the rail attaches to the body. As you can see right here, it kind of wraps around. It's actually pretty cool. Everything just comes off like a big, huge puzzle. So it's not as like crazy as it might seem. It's just a whole lot of work, a lot of drilling, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and a couple of curse words. So here, what we need to do is remove this section right here, remove this piece that goes inside the body here. And we also need to pull the dash off because we need to replace it anyways. As you can see, it's got a blown bag. And with these dashboards, you have to pull the entire dash pad out if the bag blows. So we'll pull the dash out and we'll be able to weld all these holes up right here without the risk of anything catching on fire. And that's really important, guys. If you're welding anywhere near a firewall, as the name states, you could have a fire. I've had a few. I had a car almost burned down on me, and you have to be very careful. You gotta have water, fire extinguisher, air, and try to be as careful as possible. So as you guys can see, we have the spot welds just about lined up. I think we need to go up just a hair, maybe a little bit. But now that we know everything lines up and everything fits, we need to go ahead and remove it. And then we need to spray some weld through primer on all the areas that we will not be able to reach once everything is welded. So I'm going to remove it, spray the primer on, and then reinstall it for good. And hopefully then we can get this thing welded up today. What? Hold on. I do want a good lap.
It's not in the camera. You get it right now.
We have the frame rail all lined up and tack welded into place. And check that out, guys. Look how nice those spot welds lined up right there. Everything lined up perfectly. I don't know why that one right there is not dead on it, but sometimes, you know, when you drill them out, they're not exactly perfect. But for the most part, everything lined up beautifully. I need to finish welding in there, but I need to remove that dash before I do anything else, because if I start penetrating, especially over here where there's holes, we could end up with a fire on the interior. And since we have to remove the dashboard anyways because of the blown airbag, I'm going to wait. Also, another thing we are going to wait on, we are going to install the subframe and put it back on the frame machine. And then once everything's all lined up, we have everything put together, then we will finish welding it all up. But it looks very good. It's all ready for basically to be welded up. And check this out. This is the factory piece that came off the car. It was not damaged at all. And everything lines up beautifully. Look at that. All the spot welds line up. Everything is perfect. Everything fits. So we're not gonna have any fitment issues. Stay tuned for the next SRT video, guys. I'm going to have this thing all welded up. I'm going to repair that side frame rail. As you can see, it is bent a little bit right there. But we will get this thing done. We'll get it lined up. We'll get it on the alignment rack and show you how good it drives. And in the end, it will look like nothing ever happened. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And stay tuned, guys. We have a bunch of new builds coming. Obviously, we are going to be doing the Murano, but we've got the Subaru and we've got we've got a bunch of cars on the way. It's just a matter of getting them done and getting these videos out. So stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.